Big night in Denver as the Avalanche welcome the Nashville Predators to town. And the Avalanche have yet to beat the Predators this season. Both teams played last night. Both teams picked up 2 points. It was a barn burner with the Predators ended up winning in overtime. Here's a great chance. And the first shot of the game for the Avs. Tyson Barrie denied by Juuse Saros. And the shot by Soderberg off the glove of Saros. To the point for Girard. Slid it across. Andrighetto shoots on goal. Save. Another save by Saros. Stolen back by the Predators. Pass by Subban. Stolen. And is Nathan MacKinnon cutting in with speed. He shoots and the save made by Saros. Landeskog twisting along the boards. Turns again. High in the slot. Barrie's shot made it through. And the save by Saros. You see Como diving, trying to block it with his glove. Josi walking in the slot. Ellis shoots. Bounced off of Varlamov. Back to Ellis. Cross shot. Save off the chest of Varlamov. And Soderberg clears. Trying to get away from Siemens. Turns again. Still with the puck. His pass slowed up but bounced towards Subban. To Josi, to Subban, he shoots. Saved by Varlamov. Smith just off the bench, racing for the puck. Pass, top of the circle, Subban gave it back to Craig Smith. To Subban. His shot goes across. Here's a chance. Score! Colton Sissons didn't have a lot of room to shoot at, but he picked the open spot and has given Nashville the lead with his 8th goal of the season.
No, listen, this is just good hard work by this line for the Nashville Predators. They find the open guy, and Sissons is one of those guys, Mike, that doesn't have 10 goals this year, and they expected maybe a little bit more offensively, but that's his 8th. I would have tried that. It would have hit me in the head, and I would have lost it in this group.
Johansson to the point. Shot on goal. Save. Rebound. Bounced off of Varlamov and goes wide. Peter, he's all over the place.
Mike, this is the way he's been playing. Since he came back from injury, he has been a man possessed.
Rantanen scooting behind the Nashville net. As find themselves down 1-0. MacKinnon. 1-0. Nathan MacKinnon on a tear. Is he scoring goals or what? Wow. He blasted that one in for 36th of the season.
And Rantanen goes behind the net. He stays. He gets it across the Barrie. Just a little slide. And Mike, it's just a rocket.
Around and sent back by Arvidsson into the Nashville zone. Ellis's pass came off his skate. Soderberg shoots into the chest of Saros. There's a chance for Nieto. Blocked. Mask has come off of Saros, and as Peter McNabb just loves, they immediately blow the whistle. They have defense from behind the net for Bourque. Back up high for Warsofsky. Walking the line. Shot goes wide. Loose puck. Slammed that back in and trickle to the net. And in. That's a goal. That counts. The Avalanche take the lead 2-1. You talk about a hard-working shift for the Avalanche. And they got it done, and they lead the game 2-1. Sheer hard work.
Well, Mike, this 4th line for the Avalanche. Well, Landeskog's going to score. But the effort of the 4th line for the Colorado Avalanche was absolutely fantastic.
Ekholm slams it across. Subban to Smith. Blocked at the line by the Avs. Patrick Nemeth. He gets the pass. He comes rolling down. He shoots. And the save by Saros. Return behind the net for Girard. Sees a little opening, then sends a pass to center ice. Andrighetto skates in. He shoots. Pad save by Saros. Zadorov trying to clear, but it came off his skate. Avalanche do get possession back. MacKinnon charged at by Johansson. Stole the puck. Smith walking right in, and shot blocker save. Roman Josi coming right down the slot. Sends it over to Smith. He shoots. Hit the post. Rebound scored and bounced off of a Nashville player. And it ties the game at 2.
Nashville comes up right back with a good, hard-working goal of their own. They kept that puck in the zone, bouncing around, and Forsberg, who has been a pain in the Avalanche side the entire time he's been with the Nashville Predators. Forsberg, I mean, he plays hard hockey. I really like how he plays.
Earlier in this game, back in the first period, Girard spins, turns out of the corner with the puck, still with it, centers in the slot, backhander try by MacKinnon, and the save by Saros. Hartman with MacKinnon all over him, trying to make a handoff, and that 2-on-1 never even got a shot away. There's a chance, though, and it's scored. What looked like a dead play ends up being a goal for Colton Sissons, his second one of the game, and puts Nashville ahead 3-2. Well, it looked like the 2-on-1 was going there for Nashville. Peter MacKinnon kind of broke it up. They didn't get a shot. Looked like that was going to be it. Then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net. Back up the boards for Ellis to Turris. Far side one-timer, save, rebound. Comes back behind the net, center to top of the circle, shot. That was Forsberg. Nice stick save by Varlamov. We go to the last minute of the period. Forsberg turns and shoots, and no rebound as Varlamov makes the save. Pass for Turris to center ice. Reach behind him, Ekholm puts the puck over the line. Smith over to Subban. He shoots, save made by Varlamov. Shot behind the net off of Bonino for Sissons. Turns, he shoots, and Varlamov cradles the puck. No rebound. Avalanche managed to hold the puck inside the Nashville line with a good hustle from Tyson Jost. He's got it behind the Nashville net. Reversing out of the corner. Wraparound try, stopped by Saros at the post. Andrighetto makes a pass, but kept in by Nashville. Pass in front, big time save by Varlamov, robbing Craig Smith. Landeskog coming out to center ice to the red line. Down the middle, he shoots. Blocker save by Saros. Finds Rantanen open in the circle down low. Landeskog centered. Here's a chance for MacKinnon. He shoots off himself. Rebound. Another save.
Credit, he's coming back into the defensive zone.
Andrighetto circles the net to the point. Shot. Oh, it skipped off the side net. Centered out in front. He's loose in the track. Saros has it covered. The play has been whistled dead. But the Avalanche fighting hard to get to that puck in front of the net for Barry. Rantanen, side of the net from Landeskog. Back to Rantanen, Barry. Near side one-timer off the chest of Saros, and then cleared out by Nashville. Drained up by Forsberg out to center ice. And a wide open net. Arvidsson hands it off. Forsberg scores. What a nice unselfish play that was. And Victor Arvidsson hands it off, and Forsberg gets his second of the game, 20th of the season. And it looks like Nashville's going to get the win tonight. Side of that, Nemeth tipped the puck into the corner. Time has run out in this game. And for Nashville, they're looking at the President's Trophy, but they have officially clinched a playoff berth in the playoffs coming up. And Saros congratulated as he gets the victory. He's now 8-5-6 this season. As the Nashville Predators get to 104 points with a 47th win of the season, and they win the season series for the Avs. They won 4-0 in their games.